afternoon or night, at whatever time you're watching the following video. Today we're going to cover multiplication and division of fractions. If you haven't watched the addition and subtraction video, you have to watch it because this is a step harder and this is the second part of the first video. Okay, now we're going to start with multiplication. There's only one way to make this. It might seem difficult, but it's the easiest actually. It's even easier than addition and subtraction. Okay, so as you may know, the multiplication of a fraction, it's a fraction. And the only thing we have to do is multiply the denominator, which is 5 times 3 equals 15, and write it on the top. Now we multiply both denominators and write it in the bottom. So 6 times 2 equals 12. And that's it. You just have to multiply the numbers on the top and the numbers on the bottom, and that's it. And simplify, but this cannot be simplified any longer. Therefore, we're going to leave it like this. Oh no, my bad. There's another form of simplifying this. If we divide by 3, and it's going to be 5 over 4. So the answer is 5/4. Now, on the second problem, you may be asking yourself, how do we solve this if we have 3 fractions? It's the same. We just have to multiply all denominators and all the denominators. 3 times 4 times 2. Therefore, the result is 24. Now, for the denominator is 2 times 2 times 4 is 16. This can be divided by 2, then it's 12 over 8. This can be divided again by 2, which is 6 over 4. And this can be divided by 3 over 2. And this is the final answer. I know that we could just simplify from the very start, but I wanted to show you that we can just divide by half and get a result, right? Now, for division. In division, there's 2 ways to solve this. The traditional way and the way that you're going to use more in algebra and in engineering if you become an engineer. I'm going to explain how to solve it in both ways, but after that, we're going to stay with the end-to-end rule. Okay, the first form is we cross multiply and write the answer on the top. For example, if you have 6 over 6 divided by 3 over 2, the answer is going to be this times this, and write the answer on the top. So it's 10, and here is 6 times 3, and write the answer at the bottom. So it's 18. That's the traditional way to solve the problem. But as I said before, I just wanted to show you how to do it. We're going to do it my way, which is the one you're going to use in algebra. Okay, to solve this problem with a end-to-end rule, we have to rewrite this. We're going to write it as 6 over 6 dividing 3 over 2. Now, the end-to-end rule says that the end has to multiply the other end, and this also multiply the other end. That is why it's called end-by-end rule. Now, 5 times 2 equals 10, and 6 times 3 equals 18. This can be divided by 2, so it's 5 over 9. And that's our final answer. Now, number 4, we do the same again. We have 5 over 3, which is dividing 9 over 4. We apply the end-to-end rule, which is 5 times 4 equals 20, and 3 multiplying 10 equals 30. We can start dividing by 2, or we can just say that we can divide both of these numbers by 10, and we will get 2 over 3. And that is our final answer. Okay, so as I said before, multiplication and division are easier than the actual addition and subtraction of fractions. On multiplication, you just have to multiply denominators and then the denominators and just simplify. It's the easiest of the four actually. And in division, you just have to rewrite it as a fraction dividing a fraction, apply the end-to-end rule, and then simplify. And that's it. Remember, the problem is not your capacity. It's assuming that you cannot achieve it. See you in the next video.